Hi! So for today's video, we're going to talk all about wine tasting and appreciation. So again, I am Rafael Contreras and I will be the speaker for today. So why we need to appreciate, why we need to taste our wine? So for me, we need to appreciate and to taste a wine first because we need to honor. It is done to honor the technique of how our wine are made, also to honor the wine itself. So in tasting our wine, so we have a 5S to consider in tasting our wine or in tasting process. So we have a first the C or the sight. So we need to distinguish the color of the, or we need to describe the color of our wine. Is it pale? Is it red? Is it color purple, rose? Something like that. And then the next one is the smell. So we need to smell our wine. So is it fruity like smell? So we need to smell it to describe the aroma of the wine. The next one is swirl. So we just swirl it on our wine glass to see the color and also to see the viscosity of the wine. And the next one is the sip. So we need to sip just a little bit to taste a little of the wine. So it is just to taste a little bit of the wine. So we appreciate it little by little. And the next one is savor. So we need to savor our every sip or every drink of that wine. So in savor, we just really appreciate the wine itself. So just always remember the 5S. So see, smell, swirl, sip, and savor. So in tasting wine, in tasting process, we have a 5S. So we have the sight or the see, smell, swirl, sip, and savor. First, we're going to try the see. So we need to raise it and take fully the appearance of the wine. So it's a little limpid, grassy because we can see that it is pure, but yet it is smooth. So the next one, we smell it. First we swirl it. So as we swirl it, just average this swirl it so that it won't spill. That's why we put wine only 1/3 of the wine glass so that we can swirl and avoid spillage. Then we smell it. So it smell like balsamically like smell because it has a sour like smell. It smells like raisin. And then we taste it. Just a little sip. It has a little bitter like taste. It is a little extra dry, so it has no sugar or sweetness on it. You can taste all the pure alcoholic taste and the fermented grapes, and then we savor it. Have a nice drink. When looking a wine or seeing a wine, these are some of the description that we always said or some others said in seeing a wine. So So first we have the describe a cloudy or just cloud. So it means that the wine is a little blurry in appearance. It's a little smoky. The next one is grass. So when you say grass, it is a little flat. It means full body, smooth, and a little yellowish. The next one is limpid. So when we describe limpid, it means like perfect. It means like pure and clear. The next one is syrupy or syrupy. So syrupy is, when we describe syrupy, it means it's like a little thick. It's like a syrup. So the viscosity is like a little thick. The next one is watery. So we can see in a wine that it is watery because it has a lighter color, and we can see that it has a lack of color and it is not full body. So that's some of the description that we use to describe in seeing a wine. So these are some of the terms that we use in smelling our wine. So first we have the balsamic like smell. So when we say balsamic like smell, so the wine is smell like raisin, so it has a soury smell. So the next one is barnyard smell. So from the word barnyard means farm. So the wine are smell like in the farm. So it smell like meat, venison, or something that are in the farm, like leathers, moss, something like that. So the next one, we use the eau d'oeuvre. So it's basically the smell is like an alcohol, or it has a strong aroma. So the next one is flinty smell. So from the word flint, or like a gun, so it smell like a smoky. So we can smell the smokiness of a wine. So the next one, floral. So for example, we say it has a florally smell. So florally smell means the wine has smell of flowers, like it has blossoms, like a flower has. So the next one, the fruity smell or the fruit smell. So for example, we smell a full body wine. So we can smell the fermented fresh grapes out of it. So the next one, we have a mineral like smell. So when we say we smell like minerals, so we smell the rockiness, we can smell a limestone or the earthiness of a wine. So the next one, spicy. So we can smell spicy, or we can describe spicy on aromatic wines usually. So when we say spicy, so we smell some herbs and spices on the wine. So the next one, we have a vegetable like smell. So when we say vegetable like smell, it is like we smell a grass, we smell like forest, or something like green. And woody. The next one is woody. So we describe woody when a wine is smell like bark, and it smell like from a wooden cask. So that's some of the terms that we describe in smelling a wine. So these are the terms that we use in describing the taste of a wine. So the first, we have a acid. So when we say acid, the taste has a little bit acidity and has a sour like taste. So the next one is bitter. When we say bitter, there's a bitterness or bitterness aftertaste in the wine. So the next one, we have a dry. So dry, it means that it is a little, don't have no sugar. So the next one, we have a extra dry. So it is basically has no sugar. So I have here a Moet et Chandon from Champagne. So it is said that it is brew here. So it means that it has no sugar. So the next one, we can describe it something like fresh. So when we say fresh, we can taste the grapes and it has a good balance of the wine. So the next one, we have a soft. So when we say soft, the acidity is a little lower and it has a smoother when we drink it and taste it. So the next one, we have a sweet. So when we describe it sweet, so we can taste the sweetness and the actual sweetness and the natural sweetness of the wine from the fermented grapes. So the last one, we have a syrup-like taste. So when we say syrup, so it means sugary-like taste. So it means it has a much higher sweetness compared to the sweet taste like. So that's some of the terms that we describe in tasting a wine. So we are done. So thank you I hope you learned something about wine tasting and how to truly appreciate a wine. So again, I am Rafael Contreras from HRA 101 and thank you. Have a nice day and always stay safe.